roughly when we make this turn here, we'll pretty much be leaving Barcelona airspace. Then we head up towards, there's Marseille there. Dr. Arcade, how you doing? Love finds the point you bought a ticket to California just to get back on the plane to South Carolina.
Barcelona Control, Buenas, Lufthansa 7 for uniform flight level 370.
What's the point in doing that, Tricky?
Uniform, Barcelona, hello. Please reset your clock to 7012.
You're just feeding your own fear doing that.
Lufthansa 7 for uniform, squawk 7012.
Iberia 3252, leave Mars space, no first LATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. Unicom 122.8 for Iberia 225.
That's going to be us shortly, Unicom.
Bye-bye, sir. Zero winds 264, leave Mars space, no first LATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Eurowings 264, bye-bye. There it goes. That's the handover. We're on Unicom. Top of the screen. There's so much information on the screen that nobody looks at. Right. While we're on Unicom, I'm unlikely to speak to anybody for a bit. I'm going to be out for 10 minutes because I need to go and see the dogs. I need to feed the dogs and make a drink, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes time. Oh, it's the doggo's fed. How are we doing? That spy. Don't see any controllers, so we're okay. Thank you. Marseille on our left. A50 Tool. Marseille's over there. That way somewhere. A bit far away, to be honest. Still got a good view here. Top of the screen. Rocky, thank you for 10 months, by the way. Thank you for resubbing with Prime. Let's see what the weather's doing shortly down at Stuttgart. Have a look on VAT Spy to see what's going on. When does that event come online? 1800 Zulu. We might be getting in there too early. Oh boy, we are. We're going to get in there about 10 minutes before the event kicks off. No. No. I didn't check the flight times. I should have worked that out. I thought, given the flight duration, I thought we'd be absolutely fine. I mean, I guess we could slow down a bit. Reduce speed. I might just do a couple of holds. Well, if we just slow down a bit, I think, will it recalculate that? 1747? To wait and see if that updates. Oh man, I genuinely didn't even think that was a problem. I thought we'd be getting the... That's an interesting place. What's that? Looks like a racetrack. Looks like a racetrack with a runway next to it. LFML? Nah, it's too far back for that. Don't know what that is. It looks like a track, but then it looks like a runway next to it. Sticks house here. Why not? A lot of Munich's gone offline now. You think it's Paul Ricard circuit? So is that a runway next to it, or is that just looks like a runway because it's the straight or something? That's pretty cool, that. It is a runway for Aeroport du Castellet. I was thinking we'd arrive at full ATC, but let's see if we can change our arrival time. It's still calculated as the same at the moment. There's nobody behind us, so we're fine at the moment. We're still on a 400 knot ground speed, so we're still motoring. Alright, Mickey, have a good one. EDDS, let's see. 3204 knots. 27 variable 360, so quite a movable wind, but not a very strong wind. Cav okay, 27 Celsius. Looks fine. 3204, so landed on 25 is still okay. Okay. I wonder how long it'll take before it recomputes this arrival time. Yeah, they probably will, Joseph. I'm thinking if we can just lose like 10 minutes or something, we should at least get approach, tower, and ground, which is fine. At the moment, they do have on VATSpy, they do have Rhine radar online. Rhine radar covers EDDS Stuttgart just about. You can see that. There's Rhine radar. There's Stuttgart there. So we should get them, provided they don't log off. And if these boys come online a little bit before the event, then we should get some control coming in. But we will see. Collisions with what? Free falling Foxy? That looks like the Alps. Barcelonette. Is that like mini Barcelona? Barcelonette. Brilliant. I didn't think it was in cruise fires because we never actually reached our cruise altitude. Interesting. I'm not sure what you mean, Dave. We're trying to get there and get controlled on the way in. But I'm hoping, every time I've seen an event, they've come online about 10-15 minutes before the event. So I'm hoping they'll come online as we're kind of descending into the approach. French is et something used little. Yeah, so it is Little Barcelona. Mad South African, 94 months, 6 months ago hype. Incredible. This really is just the middle of nowhere, this, isn't it? Can it? Concerned about this predicted time not being changed at all. How does that work? How do you slow down and yet your time doesn't change? Still predicting top of climb. Let's go up to 380. Gear down. Like, at this speed, flipping it, gonna have no gear left. Oh, that's a cool view. It's a pity about that little error in the terrain there. Look, that tile is wrong. Actually, there's a couple of tiles here that are a bit wonky. All the buttons work on MS on Xbox Series S. Yeah, because this is not the default A320, which is all you get on the Xbox. This is an add-on. Whereabouts on the map? We're here. Torino, Monaco. Oh man, well look at that, we're going to go down the side of Geneva. Nice. Back and frustrated. Amazon, need I say more? If it wasn't Amazon, it would be somebody else. You go on holiday somewhere in the Alps? I've never actually been to the Alps. Well, apart from Geneva, which is close. They are gorgeous views. I'm sure we've flown over this valley before when we came out of Geneva. The time of day now is making those nice shadows. That looks pretty mint. Looks fab, that. Harry Potter, how you doing? How's the scar? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa, by the way. There's a plane here. Just there. What's it look like on Valenta right now? It's weird, I don't see that plane on Valenta. Unless that's him. That plane, I think, was going to Nice, if it's the one I think it is. It can't be an AI plane because I'm on the network. I've got AI planes turned off, so that was an actual person flying somewhere. Back at 380. Destination, that's not changed whatsoever. Look at this coming up. The Pokemaster JP, thank you for subbing. Welcome. See where we are on that spy. We're over Swiss radar right now, but they're not online. There's one arrival into Stuttgart from Heathrow, one departure to EDDW. It's not Dusseldorf. What's DW? Dunno. Trying to spot Mont Blanc. What colour is it? That looks so good. Look at the detail on that. Flipping heck. That's incredible. EDW is Bremen. Oh, Bremen's got an event, hasn't it? North coast near the Netherlands. There it is, yeah. Yeah, Bremen's got Tower online. I think this is my last flight. Probably do something. Might shoot some people at the end for an hour. It's so good how they've done that. How they've like applied the snow and ice and made it look authentic. The IAE engines aren't available yet. They're coming later this year. Only the CFMs at the moment. Right, puppy. Alright, some view. They should do this flight IRL just for the views. Seriously, I'd happily fly on this. But the other side doesn't look anywhere near as good. So you're sat on this side of the plane, you're like, what's all the fuss about? Let me have a look when top of descent is 80 knots. I think we'll start punching in the approach. Let's see. Brutal 1 whiskey, which is this one here. So at or above flight level 90, 6,000 or above, 5,000 or above, UNSA 4,000 above. And we're expecting 2.5. Let me just double check the weather. Three 408. It's moving around. We get down there and the runway will switch, you watch. One whiskey, that one, insert. Okay. There's UNSA at 4,000 it's got, blimey. Intercepting that at 4,000. Flight level 90 for Rootle. That's fine. Okay, that looks fine at the moment. Blackbird, thank you for 90 months, sir. How are you doing? You're 10 months away from a VIP badge. April next year. Mr. Langeveld, thank you for 21 months. Sunday Night Flying has a ring to it. I'm not having a new song done. Let me just be clear about this. No, there's nothing on at the moment, Ibanez. Just waiting for somebody to come online down towards Stuttgart. Hoping they'll jump on a bit early, but we'll see. We might end up landing as they come online. Yeah, we'll keep checking the meta, but not sure what else we can do. Should be coming up. Oh, Geneva's off our left. That was Geneva. Missed it. Jack, I'll have a song done only if you promise to sing it. Well, I slowed myself down a bit, so we'll see how it goes. Deal. The standard version of Flight Sim. I happen to have Deluxe, but that's only to do with the aircraft you get for free. This is not one of the Microsoft aircraft. If he sings it, we're all going on strike. Lol. Default Dreamliner. It's okay. It can be frame heavy. I mean, as long as your expectations are not too high, it's a bit of fun, but it ain't no PMDG. Actually, not flown it for a while. I don't actually know if the VNAV issues were fixed in the end. Precipitation on the radar on the western Geneva, so the time of arrival to EDS might be close. Oh yeah, VFR flying around the UK is awesome. Alan Bowen, thank you for 58 months. Dead Stick, I think, is dead. Don't know what happened to that. Such a shame. They had the cradle of a good idea, but I think scope creep got the better of him, and then I think when he signed on with the publisher, I think that's when it started to go wrong. I'm not surprised they've split from the publisher, to be honest. I mean, the problem is Chris is a busy guy. I don't think he has time to do all that development. Well, that's right. They could have done Rangavel. They could have released that at like £8 or something. It was worth a tenner. Early access, release it as a tenner. And then have a vision, get some money, get another dev on board, iterate the development. The problem is he was never really clear on what he wanted the game to do. Hauling beer around to fix the problems. Do you know what? You could have taken the developer of Mice and Macar and he could, like, what they were making in Dead Stick, the Mice and Macar dev could have made that, so you've got to piece the plane together. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't get the nuts and bolts tightened up, the plane will fall apart mid-air and you'll die. And the whole plane will be in a mess. And you could have used it to, like you say, fly beer around in adverse weather conditions to try and earn a bit of money. You're sticking things on your plane with gaffer tape. Imagine the fun you could have, the many ways that you could die in Alaska on a stuck-together DIY plane, running beer around, or even like moonshine or something. Call it Alaskan Moonshine Runner. Right, time to get our last refresh. 3408. 1018 and 27 degrees. And then I think the barrel was about 200 or something. Radio. I'm not really sure where we are. 1 second. Bern is behind us. We're going to be flying very close to Zurich, next to a long lake. So we'll definitely see that. Let's see what that spy's doing. Yeah, we're going to be entering Ryan radar, I think. We'll see if he wants to talk to us. It says covers EDGGB above flight level 245. It's not very clear whether it's going to cover us or not. Microsoft Flight Sim reveal Xbox show major big time one. Pop the cat. What, as in there has been or there will be? Just showed off the A310 Bell Chopper and gliders at the Xbox conference. What, are they all Microsoft stuff or are they 40th anniversary update November? Helicopters, gliders and aircraft. Halo vehicles. I mean, it's great. They're kind of appealing to the fun audience, aren't they? But I imagine the detail level won't be high on the sim itself. But we'll see. I mean, they always promised choppers, to be honest. They always said they're going to put them in the game. Gliders, if they do that well, gliders will be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to try gliding. I think, yeah, I'd really look forward to that because I'd like to learn how to do gliding. The thing about gliding, though, is it relies on the sim being very accurate with its weather and thermals, so they're going to have to make that work before they can make gliding work. You need to be able to look around and see where you can go and catch thermals. It's no good having a glider without the proper detailed challenge of the thermal. Well, we went from 1747 to 1750. Wow. 3-minute difference. That was totally worth it. Zurich off all right now. So that's got to be Zurich. Did you figure out what's causing the issue of the aircraft not slowing down during approaches yesterday? I think the, you know, the app that you run for the Phoenix, I think that had bugged out. I restarted it after 2 flights of it behaving very strangely, and it was okay. I genuinely think it bugged out. Difficult to find bug, though. Because I don't know what I did to create the bug, right? Doing well, okay, Angry Fat Man, thank you. Let's see if we can get some frequencies ready. Difficult to predict who's going to come online right now. You'll have to see Stuttgart messages or not. Which does a co-pilot have to do to become a senior co-pilot? A lot of it's to do with hours. I think they have to have like a minimum of 2,000 hours or something. I don't know the details. They have to. A lot of it is down to experience and hours. Let's see. We want to be going down to 4,000 is the intercept. Whatever he said. He just approaches online, is it? Let's have a look. Not on my screen, it's not. Not my VATS, mine. It's not shown for me yet. There's nothing on my what's it called? V-Pilot. For EDDS. $40 million, think of 26 months. It's gone now. Came online, went, nope. Probably just testing his connection. Where's the 80s frequency down there? .126.130. Can't get it from this range. No pickup. Cody, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome, Cody. A chance to do a 360. I mean, we could, but we'd be sat in donuts for like 10 minutes. Might as well just accept that we're not quite timed it right. See what we get. We might get some ATC on the way in. I think we will. Day in life of a gamer, you mean? Well, that was a video for Asus that I just thought, that's the last video, I'll just make it fun. Rather than just make it another video about Asus hardware. Yeah, the TBM's nice, Donkey. I just wish somebody, a third party, made a really detailed version of the I'd love to have a proper detailed TBM. I really would. Love to fly that. Little hops around the West Coast US. Be brilliant. Transport Simmer, how you doing? But yeah, last time, I mean, I have flown this 930 quite a bit on, you know, back when Flight Sim came out, but the VNAV was a bit broken and it often didn't have the approaches and the rivals and things like that. I don't know if it's any better these days. Nope, it's a killer. Just be quiet now on Games Planet. There used to be a good Saab 340 on P3D, I think. Oh dear, the children have turned up. Hey Hammond, how you doing? Oh, there goes the scenery load. Still showing nothing. Where are we? Still showing nothing at the moment. Rhine radar's not pinged us at all, so they clearly don't care. Probably because we're below 245 flight level. When will they ever sponsor the channel? You imagine. The modded Cessna 182, I've not tried it now. It's a very clear day over here, blimey. Some good weather. Now, being sponsored by Domino's Pizza could have its benefits. Although, I'd probably need to get sponsored by a gym as well to compensate for all the pizza. Foxtrot or hotel? Hotel seems like the easiest option. The approach now. Let's get more back in the seats now. Landing lights come on. Nice one, Nightstar. ASC, thanks for a year of support. Happy anniversary. Enjoy the new badge. We're 12 nautical from the field. On Unicom yet. There is an aircraft going in at the moment on a short final. Didn't hear him call out on radio at all. That's interesting. Nope, no ATC whatsoever. I'm going to make a call when I turn onto final. Let's activate the approach phase now. And we'll go flaps 1. As soon as it reduces speed. What are you doing? No. 1 flap, not 2. No, it's 1018. Stuttgart traffic, easy wings 264 on an 11-mile final. It's literally the only radio call I've heard all day. Over here. Right, captured. Let's do our approach checklist. Seatbelt sounds, radio, landing lights on, tax lights on, ground spoilers to arm, auto brake is set.
2,500.
Flaps at speed 1. Got 8 nautical out. Take flaps 2. You got an advert in the middle of the flight. Whoa, what is this? There's like 2 chimney stacks or something. The heck? I remember there used to be a monolith bug in early flight sim, but I'm guessing that's not a bug. But that looks weird. Right, gear down 6 mile. Take 4 flaps now. We'll set our go around altitude at 5,000. Stuttgart traffic, easy wings 264, 5-mile final for runway 25. Whoa, look at that. That's not a bug, that's genuinely... What is that? Somebody needs to find out what that is. Thermal power plant. Let's try and not punch the nose into the ground this time. Right, ECAM, no memo or green, no blue. Stuttgart traffic, easy wings 264, 3-mile final for runway 25.
1,000.
Wirecraft. There's the VOR DME right below us, look. That's cool. They've literally got it on the approach.
100 above.
Can someone call the CT
Minimum.
to get pups off the runway?
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5,
Is that any better than the last one? As if approach has just pinged us. Bit late for that, mate. Approach has just pinged me to contact them. Stuttgart traffic, easy wings 264, runway vacated. One, 125.050. Literally, they're just coming online as I land. Is that Foxtrot? Stuttgart approach, easy wings 264 vacated at Foxtrot.
Eurowings 264 Langradar, hello. Continue taxi via Foxtrot, Sierra, Oscar, Lima 2, and then to gate 9er.
Continue on Foxtrot, Sierra, Oscar, Lima 2 to gate 9er, easy wings 264. Right, let me try and work out where the heck this guy wants me to go. Foxtrot, Sierra, I don't see Oscar anywhere. Lima 2 is there. Is that Oscar there? Foxtrot, Sierra, Oscar. Hard to see how Oscar and Lima wings, Oscar and Lima 2 tied together. Foxtrot, Sierra, Oscar, Lima 2? Oscar, Lima 2? That doesn't make sense. Oscar, Lima 3. He's doing his 264. Is that Oscar then Lima 3? Because on the chart, Oscar's after Lima 2.
Eurowings 264, affirmative, sorry, I read that wrong. So, of course, after Oscar, it is Lima 3.
Lima 3, easy wings 264. That makes more sense. Alright, let's go. Start that off. Let's get that off. Down Sierra, which is this one. Yeah, they're just coming online as I land. Unbelievable. Does an RAF Hercules fly over in Bulgaria? Nice. Oh yeah, now EDDS tower comes online. Approach tower, they're all here now. There's no ground yet, but... Squirrel rage. Ryan Craig, thank you for 40 months. Yeah, exactly, Heel. I reckon they did. They just watched it and went, right, he's down now. Right, let's go online now, boys. I'm not going to do another flight. I'm going to carry on streaming, but yeah, just shooting people. I'm a bit flown out now. Oscar straight on, Lima 2's to the right there. Bunch of planes spawning in, getting ready. Ooh, look at that. I've not seen that Eurowings livery. I quite like that. Where's he got that from? Hertz. Eurowings Hertz livery. I've not seen that on the Phoenix thingy. I quite like that. Rent a car all over the plane. It's brilliant. Right, there's Lima 3. It's quite a nice airport scenery detail. Oh, they've even got animated buses here, look at that. I'll do. APU is up. Amazing. It's working. Amazing. Off, 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 off. And we're going to what? Show and explore the new Toll Point campus game. What's that? Never heard of it. Isn't the new 2 Point hospital game but in a university? Oh, right, okay. Oh, I see. 2 Point campus. I see. First I've heard of it, to be honest. Didn't realise they were working on a new one. Currently adding screenshots to my flights on Volanta. Comes out on the 8th of August, said looks funnier than 2 Point Hospital. Does sound like a laugh. I can imagine how they could make a campus version of that quite funny. With all the students and stuff and the scumbag things they no doubt get up to. Sure how many pictures I did. You know, considering an event has just kicked off here, it's not that busy. That's really nicely detailed terminal though, look at that. That is pretty well done. I remember the days of P3D when if you turned on cars at the airport, that would be rip frames. Now look at it. Huge maps and master depths sort of based on the previous game. Pre-order now. No sales advert. Are you sure you're not on commission? That bus just disappears when it gets to that point though. It's really disappointing. Nice. Well, that was a good day's flying. Went down to Fuerteventura. That last landing I did at Fuerteventura, that was amazing. Right, I am going to stay streaming, but I am not flying anymore. That's enough flying for me. It's enough concentration. Let me close Volanta. Get rid of that. So yeah, if you're heading out, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to stay streaming though. I'm going to probably play some Hunt, I think, with pups. Because I don't think Alex is around, he's playing Far Cry with his friends, so he's refusing to play with me and Pups because his priorities are all messed up. That's all I can say about that. He's just abandoned us completely. What a slacker. Listen, next time he's in the stream, I want you all to give him a load of grief over this. Make him feel guilty. He chose his friend and Far Cry over the Nut House and Hunt. That's all I'm saying. You need to make sure he understands that he chose wrong. Wounded, exactly. We're wounded over this. Wounded. It's a blow to the soul is what it is. Outrageous. Right, give me 5 minutes to climb out of this rig and switch over.